Who are you? I don't know who's Coco. But thank you for joining my live. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Anyway, you know how I do my lives. I drive. So how are you? How is everyone? Welcome to my channel. I'm Julia. And I share my denture channel. I'm sorry, wait, let me read this comment. Oh, thank you, Coco. Okay, it's just if I don't see a face to the profile, like I'm not gonna know who you are. Thank you so much for joining me again though. Thank you. So yeah, I just came on to chat a little bit and catch up with you guys as per usual. And see how's my little denture wearers doing on their journey. Thanks for being here, Coco. Did you get notified that I was gonna go live? Because I changed the time like twice. Wasn't my fault either. It was my daughter's fault. um, and let me know if the music is overpowering like my voice. Because if I'm with my microphone connected, I can't hear the music. You know, unless I unplug the microphone, but then you guys are not gonna hear me. So I just want to make sure you can hear me and like the music is not overpowering my voice. Um, oh, okay, good, perfect. All right, I just wanted to make sure because sometimes I'll be rambling away and like no one's hearing my audio and I'm looking crazy in these YouTube streets. So I'm like, nah. And make sure all the audio and everything is good. Thanks for letting me know. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of like catch up. Um, Nothing really has changed with myself, you know, besides me being on my permanent dentures. I did add cushion grip to my permanent dentures. I didn't record it either, and I should have, but I only did it because I had like a sore going on my left side of my face, and it was really irritated, and it was me by removing my adhesive. I think I kind of scraped my upper gum accidentally with my nail, and yeah, so because I didn't want to use adhesive, I said let me just add some cushion grip and see how that helps. And it helped a little bit, but I'm using adhesive today because I'm going. So I was like, should I eat on live? But I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat on live. But yeah, that's my little update with my dentures. And to the newcomers and the new messages and my new subscribers, thank you all so much. We are at 812, guys. Like, what? Hello? I'm so happy. And every time I'm down here in the bottom of my house, it's like so cold down here, and it makes my nose run. So, and as soon as I do makeup, hi Fuego Diego. As soon as I do my makeup, it makes my nose run too. I think I need some nose plugs. I don't know what it is, but it's really annoying. Aww. So cool. Thanks for joining, Coco. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining, Fuego Diego. I'm sorry I came on a little late. But again, my daughter needed me, and I'm like, as soon as I'm going to turn that camera on, it's not my pets, it's my kids. And it was like, all right, let me get it together. But yeah, let me go get some water, and I will be right back. Okay, so you guys stay right there. I'll be right back. Come on, Jax. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, this is why I hate to kind of schedule my videos or my upcoming lives, because it's like, I know I'm gonna have to change the time. There's some days it's gonna like, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be here on time. So whatever. But thank you all for joining me. I don't know, because I can't, the way my phone is, so much what's going on, but hopefully, you see my little chatting dentures in the background. Is it like annoying, or does it kind of represent for my channel? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. They look like these little guys right here. Oh no. Oh, he's not working. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no, he's not working. Anyway, these little thingamajigs is what's behind my screen. But yeah, thank you guys for being here on this draggy live, because I always drag on my lives. I gotta treat the live like it's an actual video. Oh, sorry, I kicked my camera. I have to treat it like it's an actual video, because you leave it up to me. I'm like, I think I'm talking to myself. I don't think there's anybody in my lives. But let me get comfortable. Sorry, guys. Yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's spring break going on if you guys have children at home? Because I know I do. Ciao. What lipstick do you use? It's so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Damn, I think I left it upstairs too. It's mainly like a lip liner and just a Revlon, drugstore friendly at that. A Revlon topper, like it's a clear topper from Revlon. It's like one of my favorites. I could go get it right now. I'll put you on hold real quick, but it's really my favorite. So I just use that and a little I outline my lips, and that's it. But thank you. Yeah, you know something, I was thinking about that yesterday, because I was live. I was supposed to come here live, but then I went live on my TikTok, and it got really crazy over there, and it was like, oh my God, So I had to go live a few times over there. And then I was saying in my live on my TikTok that when I have my bad teeth, let me see if I could put a anyway, I'm not even gonna do that. I don't want to disrupt my life. So when I have my bad teeth, it was really hard for me to wear lipstick because it would like be in your face. Like no matter what color I used, I just felt like it was highlighting the badness that I had going on in my mouth with my teeth. So it was like, I hated to wear lipstick. I couldn't stand it. And I love my makeup video purposes because on a regular, I'm like naked face and no makeup. But yeah, when my bad teeth, ooh, child, I would never want to wear lipstick. I hated it. I felt like it was attracting more to the bad teeth that I had going on, and it made the color of my teeth was like no matter what lipstick I used, it wasn't. It was like no. We'll keep it clear. A chapstick, lip gloss, clear, but nothing colored because I felt like it would enhance the bad teeth that I had going on in my mouth, and it was like dreadful. So, but now with the dentures, it's like, you see me picking up lip colors, some lip glosses, some more lipsticks. I'm like, I could get used to this. But yeah, a recommendation is the lavender from Glossier. Oh, child, and I have one from Glossier as well, but it's more like I think it's called toasted. It's called toasted something. It's more like a very nude, pretty, really soft brown, not too intense either, but like a perfect nude, like a very warm nude too. But sometimes I think about like doing makeup while talking, about my dentures, but I don't know if I could do two at the same time. I probably could. But then, I have a lot of male denture wearers, like my denture kings and my denture queens, they're not here for no makeup. You know what I mean? They're here for denture talk. So I don't know. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to put my niche like it's bad enough, it's somewhat of a niche. This is my niche, my dentures, my denture journey. So my topic and my channel will always be about teeth, false teeth, prosthetics, implants, just the gist of getting into fake teeth. So, but again, dentures is not all of me, it's a big part of me, it's with me for life. But there's a lot more to me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that one out. Yeah, there's so many good makeups and stuff, girly stuff, I love it. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, yes. I forgot to mention this as well. Someone was asking me on my TikTok, like, what was the company who was making my dentures? And I had mentioned that in a video. I should probably uploaded it here as well. The company that my dentist sent my teeth to get made, the temporaries, my immediate dentures, and my permanents now, was at, I don't know where they're at because they're worldwide, but they are I think I can put it on. What is your favorite TikTok trend? I don't know. I don't even know what is the trend anyway, by the way, because I don't even know. Like, I feel like the trends come and go so quickly, My thing is just when I go through TikTok, it's like going all over the world in a matter of seconds because there's so much content from so many different people. So I can't even pinpoint what would be like my trend, I don't even know. That's kind of a good question. um, what's a LKR? Oh, I know, right? Okay, sorry. Um, but yeah, I don't even know because there's so many cute things that I like. There's a lot of like videos of like babies. Like I heard this one video today about a lady who worked at Starbucks, and a customer came in and she was having like I guess a really bad day. And the lady was already doing her overtime at Starbucks, and she said, "Wow, this lady looks so down. Let me make her feel, let me make her smile a little bit, get her a little bit out that funk." And just by being generous and nice, asking if she needed any help or whatever, really sweet, really cool, and it made the lady smile. And the lady, I guess before she left or while she was leaving, I don't know what happened, but I know that I think she went back to the Starbucks the next day and left a note to the lady who made her smile. And she gave her a tip of $200. And in that note said, "It's been years, um, and me moving to this state wherever that place that they were talking about. I guess the lady had just moved to the state. She was new there, trying to adapt, whatever, trying to go on with her life. And she was just having, a bad time, and she wasn't really, she had no friends. She didn't know anyone. It was a long time that she had smiled. So the point was just that lady, just by being sweet, courteous, it made her smile. So look, the lady was so sweet about it and was so touched that she gave her a note. She left it with the other worker, and she said, "Can you please give this to the lady who helped me yesterday?" And they were like, "Sure." And then it was sealed. And when they gave it to the worker came in the next day. Mind you, the worker was stressing out because it's Mother's Day this month, right? Coming up. And she's waiting to pick up her mother's urn because her mother had to get cremated because her mother had just passed away. So this would be her first Mother's Day without her mom. And she had no money to get the urn. And if it wasn't for that lady who gave her those $200, I want to cry because it was like, it made me cry when I read the story. When I saw it, I was like, nope, I'm done. You got me. I'm going to cry. And it's like, I can't. I can't. But the lady gifted her those $200, and now the lady is able to pick up her mother's urn and have her back with her and have her for Mother's Day. So I thought that was the most amazing, sweetest story ever. It was like, you see, like I can't pick a trend because I'll find so many good things that is like I can't pinpoint what's really, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. But yeah, it was like the most sweetest story ever. I was like, oh my God, I'm so touched by this. Like, because I lost my parents, but they were buried. They didn't get cremated. So, but it was just like the thought that counted, and the way she just, the way they just encountered and like they fit for each other at the worst times. And I think it was so, so beautiful. But yeah, it was a really good story, and like makes you emotional. Anybody that watches that is gonna automatically cry if you have a heart anyway. Yeah, so, but yeah, it was crazy. Let me see if I can read this thing up here. Sorry. But yeah, just a lot going on. A lot of new denture comments as well, and a lot of new following that I have. So many young people. I feel like all the following I'm getting are younger and younger and younger. Do you know that I heard a story that there is a 3-year-old baby in dentures? Yes, a 3-year-old in dentures. Okay. So I think he was born with a certain condition. If I'm not mistaken, I have to get the facts straight because I don't have the facts, but I do know that there is a 3-year-old out there with some dentures on him. Okay. So when I say like there's so many youngins with dentures, there's so many young people with dentures. It's so crazy. It is really crazy. Just wild. Wild. Like, what? What? I'm 49, and I've been doing my research for like the last 5 years now. So I thought I was like, mid-age, going into my dentures or whatever. Um, but then I see a whole new world of, the denture wearers. And it's like these youngins who are in their mid-30s, maybe early 30s, they are already veterans in the dentures. Like, what? They've been in them since like 2021, maybe their teens. It's really crazy. But it just goes to show that, dentures is it's just a survival kit, and people are gonna find a way to survive with them. So young or old, it doesn't matter. We're gonna survive. That's a fact. But yeah, I was saying, and I totally got off subject. So sorry. The company who made my teeth is called Henry Skin. It's a worldwide company where they have like medical stuff. They provide for dental products, I guess surgery stuff. They're worldwide again. So the first time that they made my temporary dentures, I loved them. I was like, coming from what I had, who's not gonna love those temporary dentures, But made that we were going into my permanent dentures, because I had a new denturist after the first denturist who took care of me for my temps. When I was going into my permanents, I had a new denturist. So it wasn't the same person who took care of me. So when the wax try-ins were coming in and they were looking a little off, and I didn't want to sign off on it because they were just like, it wasn't giving me back my smile. I felt like I was looking toothless. I think it was because they sent it to a new lab or a new company that they trusted, and the teeth were coming out horrendous. So when I didn't sign off on it and I made the complaint, they agreed, and they said, we're going to get to the lab that took care of your temporary dentures from the first time, which is what we asked from the first time. But because we had a new denturist, things went left. So that's why I always say, speak up for yourself. Do not sign off on something that you do not like until they make it right for you and you are satisfied. Because if you're not satisfied with that stuff in your mouth, that's something you got to live with for the rest of those 5, 10, 15, however years you're going to have your dentures for. So keep in mind, don't sign off on anything you're not happy with. And because they came out so not to my liking, they made sure that my permanent teeth were back with the same company who did my temporary dentures, which is Henry Skin. I'm gonna try to put it on my on an overlay here. So, but yeah, let me try to do it right now. Let me see if I could do it. I just don't want to like interrupt my live. Yeah, I'm gonna find it right here. Hold on. I'll do like a little quick overlay, and you guys can see you guys can Google them and find them on Google. Let me see if this is it. 1 second. Let me see where you are. Is it this one? Yep. Okay, there you go. So that's the information right there. Henry Skin, they're worldwide, everywhere. They're located everywhere. So my point to the story was, I'm going to remove it. If you guys want to screenshot it, you can. And I'll put it also in my description once I'm done with the live. But my point was, when you guys go to the dentist or denturist, whoever's going to work on your prosthetic teeth or your dentures, whatever your journey might be, ask the denturist, are they familiar with that company, Henry Skin? And do they work with their materials for their prosthetic teeth? Because you're familiar with their work, because it's what's in my mouth right now. They're the ones who created my dentures. So you can ask wherever you're located, are you guys familiar with this company? Do you guys work with them? Where's your lab at? Does the lab work with this company? Do they provide their materials to make the teeth? All those little simple questions are very good to know and super good to ask. So keep that in mind. Screenshot that. You could Google the name Henry Skin. I think I'm saying it correctly. I hope I am. And yeah, hold on. And yeah, you could just do that, and that's it. I have to sleep in the morning, so I'm gonna need my sleep. All right, Coco, thank you so much for joining. Okay, but like I said, you could screenshot that information in case you need it, or anyone, you could pass it on to anyone you might know. So thank you so much for joining the live. I will speak to you soon. Okay, and get some good sleep. Good night. Hi, Owen. Hello. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully that can, if you going into your dental journey and you guys want some information about the lab and like who's gonna create your teeth, that could probably help you. Because I was getting a lot of questions like, who made your teeth? I don't know who made my teeth. I just know that this is the company they send the teeth to get made at, so hopefully that could be helpful. And let's see. Hold on, let me pick up my thing, my camera a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope that is helpful. And sorry guys, wait. Okay, don't fall. But yeah, so that's the company who did the teeth, and they did my permanent, because I wanted my temporary teeth. I wanted my permanent dentures to be a replica of my temporary teeth. And they did a pretty good job. Now, I'll put up another banner. Let me see if I could do another overlay, and then you guys could see it. Oh, no, I'm not even going to do that. Never mind. Anyway, they were the ones who created my teeth. They sent it back to that lab. And then when the teeth came in, that's when I signed off, because I was like, all right, you guys got it together finally, And the point was because I spoke up, they listened, they agreed. And I appreciate my dentists. I appreciate them. They're not a commercial dentist either. They're a private dentist in my area. But yes, I really, really appreciate that I was listened to, I was heard, and they've given me back some type of my identity and my smile, my confidence. I will be forever grateful. But yeah, so anyone walking into this journey, just, these type of questions are so good to have, for future reference, so you guys can know what you're dealing with, because walking into this, you're not really going to know what you're dealing with. And no matter how much advice and resources you think you are learning, there's just so much more new things that come to light, especially with new people walking into their journey of losing their teeth to go into prosthetics or dentures, implants, whatever your journey is. So the information doesn't stop. That's my point. So it's always good to have these type of questions, and have a good sit down with your denturist and let them know, like, listen, I was doing research. I just want to know, what labs do you guys work with? What company makes your teeth? And yeah, because that really helps. That will help your journey. That will help you know what you're looking for, what you need, and yeah, to get your smile back. That would definitely help you guys. So please always keep that in mind. Pictures, notes. If you have questions and you're not even at the dentist, write it down now. Whatever you might come upon that you think, oh, should I bring this upon my dentist? Absolutely. Write that down so you don't forget. take it with you. So when you're sitting at that chair, you know what questions you're going to be asking, and you could also take notes from the dentures as well. But just, do your research. Keep in mind that these are things that we have to deal with the rest of our life. So if we don't be our own advocate, we're going to walk out of that office super unhappy, just not knowing what to expect. And but again, you guys gotta give yourself grace, because you're never gonna have a perfect fitting denture. I'm in my permanent dentures, and yes, they fit me really well, but they're not perfectly fitted in my mouth like I wish, and of course they're able to come out. So do your research. Be your best advocate. Ask questions. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, especially when you're coming out of pocket for your teeth. Your teeth is. You better not be scared. Don't. No. That's why you have to be your best advocate, because who else is going to have your back? You. Only you. So please keep that in mind. Write notes. Take your notes. Take pictures if you need to. Lots and lots of pictures, even of other denture wearers that you might like their dentures. It might be suitable for you as well. I don't know. Just do what you got to do, because that definitely helps. That helps with your journey. It also helps letting the dentist know, like, I like this patient, like, she knows what she's talking about, and she's on top of her stuff. Him, her, whatever. So just keep that in mind. And again, you have questions, write them down, write them on your cell phone, wherever you need to write them down at. Just keep them in your pocket, so when you're ready for your appointment, you are a little bit more mentally prepared for what's to come. And you're just getting ready for this journey, because it's going to be a big roller coaster. So please keep that in mind. Please. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. My color of choice was color B1. I think I mentioned that before in my last videos as well. Which is not a Hollywood white. It's just a natural white. And for both, for my perms and my immediate dentures. And also, I am in upstate New York, so whatever your location might be, I came out of pocket for my temporary dentures, but my insurance helped me pay for my permanent dentures. And they also covered my surgeries. I had 3 bone spurs, 3 more surgeries after I had all my teeth extracted. Let's not forget, I had 26 teeth extracted. So the healing process, it takes a while. So the first year, again, it's going to be a roller coaster, but it does get so much better. It gets a lot better. Just be patient with yourself and be your best advocate. It's the best advice I can give you guys, because this is mentally draining, and sometimes you could lose hope. Sometimes you lose the faith, and sometimes you give up. And then, you didn't accomplish what you were trying to accomplish, because you thinking that these things are not cooperating, but they will be. You just have to have the correct product. You just have to make sure they're not as ill-fitting. They're not going to be perfectly fitting, but make sure they're not, because there's a difference of being ill-fitting and fitting, okay? There's a very big difference with that. So keep that in mind. But if you have no other choice and you're stuck with temporaries, or you're trying to get temporary teeth for now, and they're so big on you because you're going to shrink the first 12 months rapidly, especially the first 6 months. So the longer you can try to stick it out with your temporary dentures as well would be so good, because the more you shrink, the better you are preparing to get into your permanent dentures, and they're just a whole lot more fitted, durable. They'll last you a lot longer, And you can still have your temporaries as a backup, like what I have. I tried them on recently, and they were child. They had no cushion grip. They had no liner on them. So it was like, where are you going with these dentures? What are we trying to do here? They're not gonna fit. They're just not gonna fit. But if I had an emergency, you know, I said, God forbid, if I had to use my temporary dentures, let's just put them on and just see what's the difference. Chop back. Them things was dancing all lopsided all over my mouth. Like, girl, we are not gonna stay still for you. And I don't know if we're gonna help you later on with some products, but you have shrunken. So you small, like you're just not where you were before. But again, cushion grip, liners, reliners can help. I hate the soft reliners. It's super important. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying what I don't like. But reliners are very important for you guys. So if you have an ill-fitting denture, try to see your dentures, get a reliner professionally done. Even though I hate them, because I'm keeping it honest, I can't stand the soft reliners. I've talked about this many, many times. Um, but it's important if you have to, and you don't have a choice and you have nothing else to put on, get the soft reliner, get them things in your mouth, keep them in water when you're not wearing them. Don't let them get dried out. Try to have them, just take care of them. Take care of these plastic teeth that we got to deal with, because it's a lot and they could go bad real quick. So you got to do your best in trying to take care of them, because they're going to be stuck with you for a long time. If you have a miracle and you have finances and you're able to upgrade your smile again, then kudos. But in the meantime, take care of that smile again, because dentures or not, they will go real quick if you don't take care of them, and then you be crying stuck with no teeth again. Unless you just get used to it and you don't want your teeth, that's fine. Because there's just some people who are very okay with that, and you gotta respect it. They living in the truth, and they ain't saying no lies, and they still productive, going on with their day, going to work and doing what they need to do. Teeth or no teeth, it don't matter. But for the ones who are trying to get their teeth back and your smile back, and you have to have dentures in the meantime, just try your best to really take care of them, because they're important. All right. And you don't want anything to happen to them. You don't want to be having wasted money. No. You want to make your journey as easy as you can by just taking care of what you need to take care of, so they can last you a lot longer, because dental aftercare for dentures is expensive. So, which is mainly why a lot of the professionals would advise for us to have the implants, because the aftercare, to maintain these dentures, it becomes expensive. Like there's a budget for that, So implants, yeah, it's like a mortgage in your mouth, but you're not constantly having to buy products to keep them in your mouth. You know what I mean? But I think it kind of balances out in a way, if that makes sense, because it's like, I mean, you probably got a car payment in your mouth, but not like a mortgage, if that makes sense, You just want to take care of them. So again, be your best advocate. Don't let it discourage you. And I know that dentures could be very discouraging. Like, who wants to wake up with dentures? No one. But I do. I know I do. Because when I wake up, I put them right in my mouth. Like, I get myself together. I wear them throughout the day as much as I can. Even when I have my little sore going on in my mouth, I was like, I'm still going to put them on, as long as they're not like sliding, rubbing, or if I'm eating and they're moving and it's hitting that sore. It's like wearing a shoe with a blister, and you keep on trying to wear the shoe even if you have a bandage, but it's hitting that blister, and because the blister became a blister, it's already hurting you so much. Like, there's just no working around with that shoe on. That's the same way it feels with a denture. Trust me. So yeah. But again, there's multiple things to navigate your smile, and you don't want to waste your time trying to pay for something that goes to waste, like a pair of dentures. You don't want that to happen at all. So do your best to take care of it. Do your best to be your best advocate. Ask questions. I always say this. I always say this because this helps. This helped me so much, and I would never imagine myself sharing and showing what I had going on in my mouth. Like, it was devastating to me when I was going through it. Like, I'd be damned if I was going to be showing that. But again, me asking, why? Like, why is my teeth going so bad? Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And asking the man above, like, what why I had to get blessed like this? Like, what's going on? He was like, because we have a plan for you, Julia. So you don't like those ugly teeth that we gave you? No problem. We're gonna give you something better, but you're gonna have to mentally get yourself ready for that betterness, which is these dentures. And I will be forever grateful. So that's why I always want to say, yeah, my dentures are not implants, but I'm gonna treat them like if they were implant. I'm gonna treat them like if they were my biological teeth, because I fought very hard and very long to get this far. For me to just let them sit in water or just dry out and not care for them, I'd be damned. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this helps and encourage anyone who has the same journey or suffering in silence, because I hear you, I see you. I know the ones who message me, and your days are going to come and they're going to get a whole lot better. Just got to stay consistent, stay in touch. There's a lot of support over here, and you don't have to keep suffering in silence. So I hope this all makes sense. I know this life is a little all over the place, but I don't do good with my lives. But yeah, guys, just keep that in mind, and stay strong. You guys got this. For my new denture wearers, you got this. Especially if you have your appointments already done, you're prepping, you're preparing yourself to get your teeth extracted. If you've gotten that far, ciao, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, whoever you are, because again, this is a really hard journey, and it's not easy on no one. It's not made for the weak. So yeah, keep that in mind. Kimberly, hi, I'm doing my implants for May 3rd and I'm nervous. Oh my God, congratulations, Kimberly. Yes. Are you a denture wearer now, or are you just going into your implants? Because that's amazing. That is so amazing. Let me put up your comment. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, that's great. Are you having implants for top and bottom? I use a partial and I'm getting the rest of my teeth extracted. Gotcha. Thank you for joining the live, Kimberly. Thank you so much for being here. I was gonna say that yeah, the implants, it's just the top. Gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna have a very easier because even if you have just the top denture and it wasn't an implant, but let's say if you have some of your biological lower teeth, and you had a partial with the lowers, it makes the journey so much better because you don't have to worry. Like, the main problem would be the lower denture. That's it. The upper dentures are great. Anybody could get away with an upper denture with the suction and all of that good jazz. But it's nice to talk to someone who knows things. So yes. So my point is just like, if you have some of your biological teeth like in the bottoms, that makes your transition a whole lot better because you already have some. And if the teeth are still there with a partial, which means your teeth were still good and those were savable, which is amazing. Anybody that could save good teeth, hold on to them because you don't want to lose all your teeth. But if you have to start from scratch, get rid of the bad teeth. Don't you dare hold on to a teeth that doesn't serve you no purpose, because that's just gonna kill you in the long run, believe it or not. So for people who have some of their teeth, and especially for the lowers, even and you're gonna get all your tops extracted, you're gonna have such an easier journey. Um, because you have that foundation already for your bottoms. You don't have to worry about that. Us dental wearers, that's our biggest complaint are our bottoms. No lie. Like the tops, there's barely no complaints, but the bottoms, everyone has to complain about it. And I get it, but they're never gonna fit us, just like a glove. It's very, very rare when it does. Especially when we're healing from having already bad teeth that were out, or and then getting the rest of the teeth out, but there was already missing teeth, and so you're gonna have a lot of more bone loss. So it's just gonna be like an uneven canvas, and then the dentures will never fit super correctly because you have so much, past, present, and time now of trauma in your mouth. So your gums are just like a little wacky. They're not going to be an even canvas. You're never going to have a fitted denture correctly until you're walking into your permanents, and it's still not going to be a fitted glovey, like a glove. You can make it like that though, for sure, with your adhesive like I'm doing now. I use my poly grip 12-hour hold. And it sometimes it lasts more than 12 hours. I appreciate that. It doesn't give me any residue. I mean, not residue, like an aftertaste. I don't get an aftertaste with the glue. I don't all the cleanup is a lot easier as well than the Fix-It-In. Fix-It-In is good. It's really good. But I find that I've had a better journey. Hi, Brittany. Chicho? Galachicho? I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. Jesus Christ. I'm just say Brittany. Hi, thank you for being in the live. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I was saying that what was I saying? I forgot. The lowers. The lowers are bad. They're always gonna give you a problem. But don't let that discourage you, like I said, because I use my potty grip. I could eat with my dentures. I could eat crunchy stuff. I could eat so much food that I was not able to eat with my biological teeth at all. So I think I have about 10 more minutes on this live because it's gonna probably end it because that's my limit on StreamYard. So I'm just letting you guys know in case. I might do another live. I don't know, but it all depends. But yeah, whoever's in the live, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here. If you're here, just like, share, subscribe if this is your jam. Or if you think you could help anyone else that you love that's suffering with bad teeth, just share it, subscribe, let them know, and let's just continue to build a community, please. Because that's what I'm trying to do, break the denture stigma. And for my future, do I see myself with my implants? Hopefully. I don't know why dentures and not implants. Just a question. Thank you so much for this question. I was just about to answer that without even reading it. Because my journey, I suffered from hyperthyroidism, which was somewhat of a tumor behind my parathyroid gland, and it was making my body it was producing so much calcium, so my levels was at 600. And because of that, I had a lot of bone loss. I had a lot of stuff going on in my mouth. I had a multiple pregnancy with my twins, and that alone destroyed my mouth. It gave me periodontal disease. I was dealing with osteopenia from the hypothyroidism, kidney stones. I even had sepsis with one of my births that I had and when I lost my baby. I don't really talk about that too much, but it's happened to me. And I think it all had to do with the hypothyroidism, and no one picked up on it until after the twins were born, and like pretty much the damage was already done to my body. But once I had my surgery, my bones reversed. Like I didn't have the osteoporosis. So my dentist said, with your history, you might not be a great candidate for the implant, but that's a very big you might not. So to get your feet wet right now, let's start you off with your dentures. You're already mentally ready. You prepared yourself, which is awesome. Because I really prepared myself. I already knew I was going to have implants. I knew there was no way for me to fly out. There was no money for that. I have no mortgage money for that. So it was like, toothless or dentures, what you want? So I had to pick my dentures. And I have no regrets. I'm very, very happy with my decision. I also chose my dentures as well because I figured I had conch piercings. One of them failed and one of them was successful. Like this one is good. And then this one on this side failed. But again, when I got the conch piercings done, and it's funny that I got my conch piercings done after my dentures. Like after the fact. Like I still didn't know if it was, but I already had my immediate dentures. I had my temporary dentures. From November and February, I went and I pierced my ears, right? I did the conch piercings. And within 30 days, this is the one that failed. This one is still good. But I don't know if trauma was caused to the ear because, again, I was helping my daughter get dressed. She has autism. As I was helping her, as she's pulling out her arm from her sleeve, accidentally her hand tapped, not hit hard, but she tapped me in my ear, and this ear is so sensitive. I was done on the floor. 911 call for help because Julie is dead. She's gone. Child, that ear is so painful. I can't even talk about it because it's painful. But again, my dentist was like, I don't know if you're going to be a good candidate for your implants. You might, but that's a big risk you're going to want to take. You're going to have to take. So if I were you, at least start you off with your dentures a couple of years, maybe 2-3 years into it. Then you could try to build your finances, and then we could probably work on doing your implants. But I know too many people. I was just talking about this yesterday on my live on TikTok. So many horror stories, like the implant stories, that the messages I get are overpowering the good implant stories that I get, if that makes sense. I get more bad stories than the good stories. So I'm a little skeptical, I be very afraid of that because it's like, that's a big risk you got to take. It's not cheap. It's literally a mortgage in your house, a mortgage in your mouth, literally. And if, God forbid, it fails, let's say you have to fly out to wherever you got it done, it's way too much. It's just way too much. I know too many people that's going through it right now. I know someone who got their implants and they went from temporary implants into their permanent implants, because it's still a transition when you're going to go through the implants as well. And let me tell you, for me, they recommended it because I have an infection on a tooth that's eating my bone away. Oh my Jesus. I can't believe it. So, yeah, you got to take care of that. 19,000 in Burbank. Wow. And that's not even that bad. Like, that price is not even that bad. That's why a lot of people just fly out, because it's just so much cheaper than over here. But that's really amazing that you're going to get that process done. Please stick with me and let me know about how your journey's going. Because I'm very interested on the implants. It's always going to be behind the back of my mind, thinking about it, because maybe at least for my lowers, if I could get implants in the lowers, even just 4, and I'll stay with a top denture, I'll do that. I don't care. I'm just afraid that it's going to fail on me, and I'm just so scared of that. I don't know. Other places were $2,500. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. But that is such a new chapter for you. So that's, that's exciting in a way, Don't be afraid, and keep me posted with your journey. Let me know how it goes. I'm so happy. And I wish you the best, because that's a big, big, big chapter. That's a big transition. That's an amazing transition, from like the difference of what you have to go through to lose your teeth, and then into an implant, and just the cosmetic of it all is life changing. Yeah, life changing, exactly. And also new pics. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, you can reach me here or TikTok, on Instagram and Facebook under Julia's Denture Journey. So you could at least message me, because I think YouTube, they don't have you can't message anybody. So, but that's good to hear. What was I going to tell you? There was something I was going to say, and it just slipped my mind. The implant situation. I was speaking to someone yesterday on TikTok as well. He's I don't know if he's a surgeon or he just works at the place where they do the implants, but we were kind of on a live with a couple of other people. So I had so many questions for him, because I was like, okay, so like if I had to fly to Las Vegas to get my teeth done, to do like a all on four, and then I get there, because he said it was a 24-hour process, which I don't agree with. I think that 24-hour thing is a little too scary for me, but I get the way they do it, because there's people that are flying out there, but whatever. So the way he broke it down, my question was, all right, that sounds great, but then what happens if one of them fail? Do you have to go back and fly back? And then you have to fly back for the cleanings, because they don't come out. Those type of implants are zirconia, titanium, like they ain't coming out. So you have to have them professionally cleaned by your dentist. So I think every 6 months. So what, you got to fly out every 6 months to get your teeth cleaned? See, I don't think I'm ever going to have implants, because I'm poor. That's not going to happen for me. But, for anyone else's journey, congratulations. This is why I chose my dentures, because it was like, it's just so much was not an option for me, just for me, with my situation. And with my children, they have special needs, who was going to hold them down for that amount of time? Like, it was just not an option. It was like, nope, stick to your dentures and hope for a miracle. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But other than that, yeah, that's it, guys. And like I said, this teeth journey, implants, partials, dentures, anything that's having to do with losing your biological teeth. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thank you. You're welcome. And I just mentioned, I don't know if you heard it before. I mean, you could catch the replay, like the company that was making my dentures. They're called Henry Skiing. Henry Skiing. That's their name. Henry Skiing, I believe. So that's the company that was helping make my dentures, the temporary and my permanent dentures. And you could Google them. They're worldwide. But I was saying that if you have a denturist and you're looking into getting your teeth done, just ask the denturist, like, what company do you guys work with? Like with the labs, do they use? Are you familiar with this company? Or have you bought any materials from this company that provide? Because again, they're worldwide. They work with the dentistry, with medical, with all of that. So those are good tips to have. If you're walking into this journey and you have these type of questions, they're really good to have to know. So my color of my dentures is color B1. That's the color that I had chose. Not Hollywood white, just a natural white for my temporaries as well. But yeah, I hope this kind of helps a little bit. And again, just try to take some notes and just make your own diary, whether it's public or not. You just keep it to yourself. but you could at least look back and through that journey and just know, like, Jesus Christ, like, I thought I was really doing bad in this moment. I've gotten this far, and now I'm seeing myself with a better smile coming from what I was looking at from here. So it's like these little notes and pictures and things that you want to build to yourself to at least help yourself, get that smile back, and you can see your before and afters, and that really helps you with your journey. That helps you with staying positive and just being consistent, with your dentures, and just making them work and being a functional human with teeth. With teethers. I call them teethers. But I hope this was helpful to anyone watching, whoever's in the live. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. I'm a little late. I got on late. I was supposed to start a little earlier, but mommy duties kicked in, so now I'm here. But I'm not gonna have too much time on my life, so I'm going to have to end it because I'm on a didn't only give it like an hour or something. I'm not even sure. But I've been on here for an hour and 1 minute, 12 minutes, something like that. And I'm going to end the live. But again, if you're walking into the live now or just catching it and not walking into it, sorry, that sounded crazy and stupid. I'm tired. If you're joining my live, you can catch the replay because there's a little bit of more information in the beginning, which is talking about the company that made my teeth. And yeah. So I will see you all soon. Hopefully I will be coming up with a video. And yeah, congratulations to all my newcomers with their implants, dentures. Congratulations. Kimberly, best of luck on your journey. You keep me posted, okay? Because I really want to know how did that go for you. Amelia, you only have one? What do you mean if I only have one what? Be a little bit more specific because I'm not understanding. And thank you for joining the live, Amelia. But yeah, Kimberly, you have a good night and you keep me posted, okay? Thank you. And congratulations again. But at Amelia, I don't know if you're asking if I only have like one denture or like top and bottom. I have both. I have top and bottoms, if that was your question. You're welcome, Kimberly. Oh, wait. Oh, that I only have one viewer? Okay, but you're here. I have a few viewers here. Well, what does that have to do with the topic of conversation? Are you calling my guests invisible people? Am I talking to myself then? Bye, Amelia, or bye, Felicia. Either way, bye. Bye. And thank you for joining, and thank you for watching, because you're watching. You watching. I hope you're learning too while you're watching. I definitely hope you're learning. Okay? But you guys, I'm going to get some rest because I'm so tired, and I'll be coming up with a new video and another live so I can have just one viewer, and maybe Amelia can be my little number one viewer. She's probably my number one fan for all I know. You know what I mean? But thank you for joining, Amelia. I appreciate you. Even the trolls, even you trolls get love over here. All right? How about that? But other than that, Everyone have a good night. I'm going to end the live, and I'll see you all soon. You guys can catch the replay. Please subscribe, like, and share. Even you too, Amelia. You can share with your little trolls too if you are a troll. Okay? Thank you all for joining. Happy birthday to my mom. Huh? Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye, guys.